Hello student, my name is Anil. So today we are going to start our chapter D and F block element. So first we'll start with D block elements. D block elements okay. So in the periodic table you can see the group from 3 to 12 is considered as D block elements. And these D block elements are also known as transition elements. So why they are known as transition elements? These D block elements are known as transition elements. Why? Because these D block elements properties lies between the S and P block elements. The properties of D block elements lies between the S and P block element. Okay, because S block are most electropositive and P blocks are the least electropositive. So D block elements are the intermediate between S and P block elements. So they are known as transition metals. So in transition metals we have four series: 3D, 4D, 5D and 6D series. And first of all, why we call an element as D block element? Because D block element, because the electron enter in n-1 d orbit of these elements. डी ऑर्बिट के अंदर इलेक्ट्रॉन एंटर करते हैं, इसलिए उन एलिमेंट्स को क्या कहते हैं? डी ब्लॉक एलिमेंट्स कहते हैं. n-1 दैट इज पेनल्टीमेट सेल, लास्ट बट वन, penultimate cell. And the journal electronic configuration of these elements is n-1 d 1 to 10 ns 0 to 1 electron in the outermost shell. Okay, so we already discussed we have four series: 3D, 4D, 5D and 6D. So the first 3D start with the scandium Sc, was atomic number 1, and with the 30 zinc. 4D start with the ytterbium. We have total 10 element here. Okay, 4D start with the ytterbium, 39 atomic number, with atomic number 48 cadmium. They also we have 10 element. Now the third transition series 5D start with the platinum atomic number 57 and with the mercury atomic number 80. Here also we have 10 element, proton element. Okay, and the fifth series, the 6D, start with the element actinium. Actinium atomic number 89. Okay, and it is up to the atomic number 104. No, up to the atomic number 112. 12 is UNB. Okay, so these are the 4 transition series we have. Now we will discuss that there are some elements in the transition elements which are not considered as the transition elements. They are written in the periodic table in the transition elements, but they are not considered as the transition elements. So these elements are zinc, cadmium and mercury. They are not considered as transition elements. And before that, I am going to discuss another example of copper. See, copper atomic number 29 has electronic configuration 3d10 4s1. So copper has completely filled d orbital, so it is not considered as transition element. But if we take one electron, Cu positive, cuprous ion, then also in the last we have 3d10, so both have completely filled d orbitals, so they are not considered as transition elements. But if you see Cu2 positive, we have electronic configuration 3d9. Now this copper is considered as transition element. So from here we can give another definition, the new definition, that any element whose ground state or is in ion form have incomplete d orbital, means they have 1 to 9 electron in d orbital, they are only classified as transition elements. Now discuss about zinc, cadmium and mercury. In these 3 cases also we can see completely filled d orbitals, whether they are in the +2 oxidation state, they have 3d10, 4d10, 5d10, completely filled d orbitals. This is the first reason. Second reason why they are not considered, because rest of the transition elements, they have colored compounds, but they formed white compounds. Second reason. Third, rest of the elements, they are paramagnetic. Their compounds are paramagnetic, but the compound of these elements are diamagnetic. And because of these three reasons, they are not considered as transition element. So in next video we will discuss about the properties of transition elements.